The musical Ella is intended for a flexible cast of about 8 with double roles or up to 16 performers, plus 4 or 5 musicians. Our talented cast of 6 will be called upon to play numerous roles, so they might from time to time adorn themselves with accessories, hopefully making roles clear, or maybe not, we'll see. I would like to mention that we have put tonight's presentation together in one rehearsal, so please show us some sympathy. Now, the roles of Ella, Linda, Frau Müller, and ELSBETH will be read by Rachel Hiew. Diana, Sandra, and Barbara will be read by Sigalit, Feig. Prince, Peacock, Pete, Apollo, Lara, and Doris will be read by Wartenberg. Elvis, DETLEF, and the Man in Black will be read by Robin Poell. Harold, Jens, Keith, Udo, and a stage manager will be read by Matthias Hartwig, who will also be joining us on guitar. On piano and reading the roles of Horst, Hans Wurst, and Mara is Jack Woodhead. I shall be reading the role of Norbert, as well as being your narrator for the evening. So without further ado, let us begin. Once upon a time, in the near future, or perhaps the near past, in the middle of southeast North Rhine-Westphalia, there was a city which was not too large nor too small, and was simply called the city. And like other normal cities in North Rhine-Westphalia, there was a king, in this case named Elvis, his wife and queen, Diana, their melancholic singer-songwriter's son, Prince, and a nervous PR manager named Harold, who all inhabited a club called The Club. Also in the city, there lived a fabulous hairstylist and fairy godfather named Detlef, his partner Horst, CEO of the bank, a slimy bank employee named Jens Frankenthaler, a mysterious drag star named Hans Wurst, as well as an overachieving singing sport Nazi named SANDRA, her 2 underachieving daughters, Lara and Mara, and last and least, poor, short, or farsighted Ella. This is their story, so you, kind public, lend us your ears as our merry band of thespians make all the world their stage.
2 households alike in dignity in fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
Stop. Sorry, just a moment. Mark, that's the wrong play.
Jesus,
It's all too much. No one's ever called me a thespian before.
I get a grip, you putz.
Ella, a musical fairy tale by Jack Woodhead, Mark Wartenberg, and John Havu. Act 1. Prologue. An oversized monitor flashes onto the curtain. Harold, PR manager of the club, is at the end of an interview with TV personality Linda. Both are wearing face masks.
Well, I'm sure our viewers can't wait to hear Prince's latest release. Now, have there been rumours circulating in the city that the club didn't draw the draw it did in the last years? Even before the club's current closure due to the Guinness pandemic, some also say the concept of live music is out and that perhaps Elvis is no longer the king of entertainment. Do you care to comment?
that is simply silly. Of course, today's consumer has innumerable options for entertainment, but there is only one place in the city that's real, and that's the club. And that is due to Elvis. Not to mention that Elvis is certainly not responsible for the virus. At least I don't think so.
Harold looks directly into the camera.
Whether or not you're suffering from a lonely heart or social distancing, come down to the club as soon as we reopen. The place to greet your friends and meet your lovers, because you know you'll never walk out alone at the club, the city's hub for live music for 30 years.
The curtain rises. Scene 1, the club. 5 musicians are sitting in an oversized jukebox. On a small stage, an older man in a spotlight in front of a microphone. In a red leather booth, we see Elvis, stone owner of the club, Diana, his ex-stripper wife, as well as Harold, the club's PR manager. Other than that, the club is empty. In the spotlight, Norbert, the club's MC, croons the last refrain of the song.
I'll drench you in the syrup of sweet, sweet love. Drink it up, drink my syrup, my soft little dove. My body's your buffet, it's complimentary. Love is love is love, it's elementary. Love is love is love, it's elementary. Love is love is love, it's elementary. Sweet syrup, love. Oh yeah.
And that was Sweet Syrup Love. Now, ladies and gentlemen, friends, it's time to party, pick up the pace, show your moves, heave your hips, and dance. Okay, boss. Why do we need to rehearse? We're not actually supposed to be here. Look at the band. You know one of those guys is infected.
Again?
That's it. I'm taking the A train right out of here, so say a little prayer for me. We hear a weak drum kick as Norbert storms out of the club.
Okay, guys, take 5. Stop! I meant take a break and don't go anywhere. I know you guys can't touch the government money. At least my 15 euro cash will get you a frozen dinner and a 6-pack.
The band members leave the stage. The guitarist hands his instrument to Elvis. Focus shifts to Diana and Harold. Music over the PA.
Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. Norbert could put a broom to sleep. He's got to go before we reopen.
You know, Elvis won't allow it. He told me Norbert grows the best Maui Wowie around. Can't get enough of it.
I know. He even smokes it in the sauna.
Diana, I've been looking at the numbers, and honestly, we need to do something to get more guests and when and if we can reopen. How am I supposed to promote the club when it's always the same acts, the same format? It's like recycling your trash. Look, you have experience in entertainment.
The best stripper the city's ever seen. And I mean seen. Harold, forget it. Elvis won't allow me to. And gravity has taken its toll.
Elvis walks up to the table, guitar in hand.
Hey, baby. Don't worry. Norbert will come back.
Elvis, he's boring.
What? The guy's always had the whole audience in his hand.
Whatever he had in his hands, it wasn't the crowd.
Boss, we really need to come up with a fresh approach. Something to catch the public's imagination. Something big when we reopen.
A guitarist with better riffs?
Harold, be a darling and go crunch the numbers for the last 6 months. I want to show the king where his kingdom is heading. And don't stop at the barn.
As you wish.
Harold exits.
Really, I could get Jimmy to replace Eric for a few weeks.
Jimmy's dead.
Oh, right. How about Brian? The UK is on the no-flight list, right?
Can't you stay off that stuff long enough to see what's happening? When Bibi was running this place, it was hopping and sexy.
Yeah, Bobs knew what he was doing.
Especially while I did my Poell number.
Now, you know, when I think about you going back on stage, baby, it just ain't right. We have a kid. Let me do the thinking.
Thinking? Who do you think has been running the back office all these years, huh? Certainly not you. You just hobnob with the customers and have a good time.
Is this some sort of emancipation thing? You're not thinking of leaving me, are you? I love you, babe.
Oh, Elvis. How could you say such a thing? You're my destiny. You share my reverie. You're my... whatever. Back in 1993, I was working in Paris in a strip joint by the Seine with a magnifique marquis. We met under that marquis danced away your troubles back in 1993. I was young then, yes, it's true, but a dancer's heart is ageless when she dances just for you. I was late then, buxom too, but a dancer's heart is ageless as she dances just for you. I love seducing men. I love seducing men. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love seducing men. Back in 1993, in that strip joint in Paris, I would swivel, I would shimmy, men would salivate to see how my legs could kick the air. They would whimper, they would stare, but I only fancied you back in 1993. I was fresh then, good as new, but a dancer's heart is ageless when she dances just for you. I was Celine then, a bijou, but a dancer's heart is ageless as she dances just for you. I love seducing men. I love seducing men. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love seducing men. In 2023, we've grown tired. Your hips, my knee, and you smoke, and I drink. Have I lost you? Have you lost me? There were sparks. Now there's a fizzle. Where there was passion, now there's a drizzle. Things have changed, how we've aged. In 2023, you could seduce me then. Could you seduce me now? A smile is all I need, you know. Have you forgotten how? That smile that made me melt back then. Have you really forgotten how? You could seduce me then. Could you seduce me now? Back in 1993, we were young in gay Paris, and you asked me to elope with you when, darling, I said we. Now my stripper days are over, but I think you will agree that my dancing's just the same as in 1993. I was wild then, wild and free, but a dancer's heart is ageless as she dances just for you. I was Linda to a T, but a dancer's heart is ageless as she dances just for you. I love seducing men. I love seducing men. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love seducing men. I love seducing men. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love it when they ask for me and ask for me again. I love it when they ask for me and ask seducing men.
Prince? Prince enters the room as Diana straddles Elvis.
Whoa, kids aren't supposed to see this kind of stuff.
Hey, son, give me an elbow.
They elbow bump.
Your mother thinks the joint is getting boring, and and your mother and I, we did meet in Paris, Texas. Come on, let's show her what we worked on.
Oh, Dad, must we? I need time to recover.
Elvis pushes Prince up to the stage, each grabbing a guitar.
True and merry, you and Auntie Sue, spotting flying fish and eating soup. I'm waiting for you to call. Evening settling in, and so both us in night. Nothing on the ocean but the moon burning bright. I'm waiting for you to call. Everyone's going to bed but me. sitting on the porch, watching the sea. I'm waiting for you to call. Waves keep lapping on the shore. Every day's just like the day before. The seagulls swarm loud above. Let's wait some. Sing here, cry here, listen my love. Me and Joe and Mary Lou and Auntie Sue, spotting flying fish and eating stew. I'm waiting for you to call.
Exits.
Evening sailing and it's a warm fuzzy night, and nothing on the ocean but the moon gleaming bright. I'm waiting for you to call. Everyone's gone to bed but me. I'm sitting on the porch, watching the sea. I'm waiting for you to call. I grab the phone and I dial quick. You pick up and I tell you I've been so sick. Waiting for you to call. Waiting for you to call. Waiting for you to call.
Scene change. Scene 2. Ella's home. We are at the home of Ella. Here she grew up. The house belonged to her parents. When her mother died, Ella was still very young, and her father DETLEF remarried SANDRA, who moved into the house with her twin daughters, LARA and Mara. Ella's relationship with her stepmother and stepsisters was never very good, but when DETLEF outed himself as gay, it became catastrophic. In the divorce mess, Sandra was awarded the house and most of DETLEF's money and became Ella's legal guardian. Sandra, 50, blonde, ultra-fit, gives yoga lattes lessons and manages her two daughters on the side. Both are eager to establish themselves in the music business. We see Sandra, Lara, and Mara sitting in the lotus position.
That's it. Let your chakra fill your diaphragm. Mara sharp. It's the third of a major chord. That means sit on it. Now, slowly elongate your spines. Your flowers growing up to the sky. Lara, flat for Christ's sake. I never said flat. No buts. Okay, let's get started.
Sandra presses the play button on a large boombox.
Remember, Buddha's dreaming under the Bodhi tree.
Bodhi tree? Whatever.
Both the song and the exercises use Sandra's special form of training designed to develop body, soul, and vocal skills. We see Mara and Lara straining with the various yoga positions.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Caterpillar, pelican, downward dog. I'm not a fan. Downward glute, that's where it's at. Stretch those glutes and loose that fat. Femurs out and tibias wide. Shake your spleen from side to side. Mara, heels up. Lara too. Now breathe in. Think of that gnu. Lara, elbows. Mara, chin. Did I tell you to breathe in? Mara, armpit. Lara, snout. sake.
Lara and Mara collapse in a heap.
Ella! Ella! Get in here right now.
Ella enters with yellow rubber gloves and a dishcloth. She wears a white mask, jeans, a rather worn checkered shirt, and black, thin-rimmed, Buddy Holly-esque glasses.
Oh, take off that silly mask and show them how it's supposed to be sung.
But...
Ella! Enough. Now get on with your chores. Are the dishes done?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Then start with the dusting. I hate dust.
Ella exits.
She thinks she's like so clever.
Yeah, she's like Taylor Swift or Einstein.
Listen up. I wasn't busting my perfect butt off giving yoga lattice lessons to geriatrics for fun. I was doing it so you have a chance at a big, and I mean a bigger career, which of course I'll manage. But honestly, sometimes I don't know why I'm bothering.
Hey, Mum.
What did I say? Don't call me Mom. That makes me sound, well, old. Do I look like a mum? My perfect thighs are separated by a perfect 2 centimeters. You two should be so lucky.
Yes, Mom. Sandra.
That's much better. Now think about what I've said. You will have a big career when this is all over and people wake up to the government's propaganda or die.
Sandra exits.
A big career, which she'll manage. I'd like to be famous, but it's such hard work. Couldn't we just sing background, look sexy, and do some cool moves?
I've heard you can fart into the microphone and they can turn it into a hit with AI.
Ew!
Hey, is that a pimple on your forehead?
Oh my God, no!
Don't touch it!
Oh!
Germs, can begin us!
Ella re-enters with a duster.
It's about time, Ella. Look what happened to Mara's forehead.
It's a pimple.
And it's going to get infected if you don't keep this place immaculately clean. And don't you breathe anywhere near me.
Lara and Mara exit. Ella sighs and starts dusting.
I remember her soft embrace, her loving hands, her tired face, singing me softly to sleep, and her favorite earrings that I still keep. Her laughter ringing through the house like a promise, and her billowing blouse. Just be kind, she used to say. Just be kind, you'll find your way. Mama sang, life is hard, but I won't let you fall. Hold to hope and you can break life's walls. All you have to do is be yourself and always kind. You'll find your way, you'll find your way. And Mama sang, everything will be alright, my love. I will never leave your side, my love. Close your eyes and I'll be there, she sang. Then closed her eyes and flew away and flew away.
The lights slowly dim.
Flew away.
Ella exits. Scene change. Scene 3. The club, backstage. Lights up on Prince, sitting alone with his guitar. He's working on a new song. Suddenly, Elvis enters.
Hey kiddo, what are you working on? Something new?
Yeah, can't quite figure it out though. Listen.
Huh. That's a pretty groovy start. Hey, let me put something under it, huh?
What? It's a ballad.
Oh, yeah, right.
Just another humdrum morning. Never felt this sad before. What's going on? I really don't know. What am I looking for? The sky's gray, grayer than da-da-da. No sun shining from above. And all I feel is my something heart aching for a difference. Just another rainy morning with the sun da-dee-da-dee-da. But today I feel like sleeping in, tangled in my shroud. Don't feel something, whatever or whatever else. I'd really just like to be somewhere else, anywhere else, singing a different melody.
Hey, you're breaking my heart with that stuff. What's the matter? Look, I got something that'll wipe that sad look off your face.
Elvis pulls out a large joint, lights up, offers it to Prince.
You know that's not my thing, Pops.
I know, but why the blues all of a sudden? It's summertime, and the living is easy. The club is where it's at. Oh, where it was at. The lifeblood of the city. The place that dreams are made of, and someday it will be yours.
I know, and I know I've got it pretty good, but I don't know if I'm really cut out to run the club. I'm a singer-songwriter. The business stuff really isn't mine.
Hey, you'll have help with that. It's not really what I wanted to do either, but somebody's got to do it, and it's got to be somebody who's passionate about what they do. Besides, I don't plan to be leaving this planet anytime soon, so relax. Concentrate on performing. You've got talent, and I mean real talent, the stuff headliners are made of.
I really don't want to be a solo artist, Pops. It seems so lonely.
Okay, most of them do turn into alcoholics and overdose or commit suicide. But singing your own material before you go is pretty damn cool. Let me rephrase that.
Elvis takes a big drag on the joint as Diana enters. Prince exits looking despondent.
What's the matter with him?
He's got the blues and he's giving to me.
Well, I'm gonna give you the black and blues if you don't start listening to what I have to say. People will need a pretty good reason to come in the door once things reopen. We need razzmatazz. People have gotten used to not going out. But what always sells...
Sex?
Exactly. Let's give them a newer, sexier club. Let's go back to burlesque.
Harold enters hastily.
Guess what?
Harold?
But
The numbers. What do the numbers tell us?
it's not looking good. Attendance was steadily down pre-pandemic, and the balance sheet accordingly we're in a spiral, and it doesn't change. We're broke. We need a loan from the bank to cover us until...
Satisfied? Now, how about listening to me? We need a new draw.
Well, it's not somebody pulling on your G-string.
But
You're right, Harold. I could get a butt lift.
we can reopen.
Nice. But we need to get people in. We need a draw.
I need clarity. I got it. The boy, Prince. Everybody just loves him. He's lonely.
And?
We look for a partner.
A duo?
We hold a competition.
Open to every girl in the city.
An open mic competition?
Exactly.
Brilliant. We advertise everywhere in all the media. The event of the decade is like a fairy tale. Lonely boy seeks lonely girl.
No time to lose, Harold. Get the word out right now. Elvis and I will make the plans.
Radio.
Harold exits.
Oh, Elvis, honey. You've restored my faith in you.
Just needed a little help from my friend.
Scene change. Scene 4. Sandra, Lara, Mara, and others stand in front of a small podium in the town square. Upstage is a large poster of Prince announcing the open mic competition.
Oh, he's so cute.
So cute.
And one day, we'll be running the club.
Sandra, Can Mara and I enter the competition?
Enter it? You're both going to win it. And instead of a duel, a ménage à trois.
A ménage à what?
Never mind.
Harold suddenly steps onto the podium.
Hear ye, hear ye. In the name of Elvis, King of the Club, Duke of Wellington, Count of Basie, the Sultan of Swing, the Baron of Blues, the Regent of Rock, the Lord of the Kings, the Pinball Wizard, and the Honorable Body of Holly, in the name of all that something big is going down. Gather round to the sound of my voice, be spellbound. Stick around, now the sound can confound you, it's profound, it's profound. Want to win a prince? Today's your lucky day. Wear some stylish chins and come out to play. All you got to do is sing a happy song, and if he chooses you, he'll be yours all day long. Sing a happy song, and he'll be yours all day long. Show off all your craft for happy ever after.
Open mic decree.
Eyes
on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize. Open mic decree. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize.
All you gotta do is sing a happy song, and if he chooses you, he'll be yours all day long. Sing a happy song, and he'll be yours all day long. Show off all your craft for happy ever after.
Open mic decree. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize. Open mic decree. Carry up a key. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize. Open mic decree. Up another key. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize. Open mic decree. Not another key. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. On the prize. Open mic decree. Black.
Scene change. Scene 5. The stylish home of Horst and Detlef. A morning on a normal working day, we meet Horst, leading banker of the city, and his partner Detlef, leading hairstylist of the city. Incidentally, Ella's father. Horst is already wearing his work clothes, a first-class tailor-made suit with tie. Detlef is still in his bathrobe.
Oh, honey buns, do you really need to go to the bank today? Come back to bed.
Detlef, it's a work day. Home office is over.
I know, but you work so hard. Call in sick.
The boss doesn't call in sick. Besides, who should I call? Myself?
Horst, if you're the boss, you can do whatever you want to do.
Sorry, there's an important meeting regarding a credit extension for the club, which, like it or not, and I don't, it's the most important institution in the city. Excepting the bank, of course.
Does it have to be today? It's our anniversary.
Detlef produces a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, honey, I forgot. We'll go out for dinner tonight.
You forgot?
Look, this is the chance I've been waiting for to finally dethrone Elvis and that awful wife of his and either close down the club or force a change of management. I couldn't do it while BB was in charge. Now I'm holding all the right cards. Surely you understand.
I think you make this way too personal. It's changed you. I remember when you were just a cute bank teller and how I used to look forward to dropping in and drawing a little cash from my account or asking about the current mortgage rates. Now you're running the bank. But it's the cute guy behind the counter I fell for. It's our anniversary. Come back to bed. Hey, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Money, Mr. Cash, Mr. I'm the baddest banker with my manly man mustache. Mr. I'm super important, and the buck stops at my feet. Be a cutie, Mr. Big Shot, and get back under this sheet. I know I've said it, but my line of credit is so very long, Mr. Big Shot, but I'll pay you the favor with something you can savor, a nice big juicy song, Mr. Big Shot. Hey, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Money, Mr. Cash, Mr. I'm the fastest fat cat with my curly cute mustache, Mr. Ruler of the Roost, Mr. Kaiser of the Fed. Be a honey, Mr. Big Shot, and get back into this bed. I know I've said it about my line of credit. It's so very long, Mr. Big Shot, but I'll pay you the favor with something you can savor, a nice big juicy song. Hey, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Money, Mr. Cash, Mr. I'm the finest Führer with my finely brushed mustache. Instead of loving money bags and sweet usury, be a honey, Mr. Big Shot, make sweet love to me. I know I've said it, but my line of credit is so very long, Mr. Big Shot. I'll pay you the favor with something you can savor, a nice big juicy song, Mr. Big Shot.
Detlef almost has Horst convinced, but
Oh, Detlef, I'd love to, but I just can't. I've got to go. I'm late already. Tonight, okay?
Okay.
Horst gives him a kiss as Ella enters the room. Horst gives Ella a disapproving look.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Dad. Hi, Horst.
Hi, sweetie.
Ella, could you knock a bit louder next time, Oh, and those clothes are a sore sight in the morning. And Detlef, can't you do something about your prodigy's hair? I've seen fox terriers with a better coiffure.
Don't mind Horst, sweetie. He has a big meeting today.
Horst exits.
I think he has a problem with your hetero days, Daddy.
Speaking of which, how is Sandra? Does she still tell everyone I'm your fairy godfather?
Yes.
You know, I really loved your mother and I shouldn't have remarried when she died. At least Sandra inspired me to leave the closet.
But why did she get everything? I mean, the house and me.
The court, they thought it would be better for you to have a mother and 2 sisters, but why don't you move out?
Oh, I will when I get my inheritance from Mum next year. Remember, when I'm 23, Sandra will probably hand me a bill, but I don't care.
Honey, you know...
No, Dad, you lost everything, and I don't want you asking Horst. My biggest problem is Mara and Lara. They're so mean to me.
They were brats when I fell for Sandra. And then I left for Horst. What was I thinking? Leaving you with that nasty brood. Pretty selfish of you, Father.
Daddy, it's okay. You needed to follow your true nature, and now you're the best hairdresser in the city. At least that's what I hear.
Thanks, sweetheart. How's the singing coming along these days?
Sandra thinks I have talent, unfortunately. She wants Lara and Mara to go into the business and uses me as an example in front of them. which makes them hate me even more. And now there's this competition coming up at the club tomorrow night, and Lara and Mara are all in a tizzy about it.
Oh yes, I read about it on Grindr. It seems Elvis is looking for a singing partner for that cute son of his. You entering? You should, you know?
Oh, Sandra would never allow it. Besides, I look so uncool, they probably wouldn't even let me in.
Oh honey, of course they would.
Ella's cell phone plays Rider the Valkyrie.
It's a message from Sandra. Just a minute. Hurry up with the shopping, you lazy wench. The dresses and shoes for Lara and Mara from Zara, and my studio items from Sport Nazi. On the way back, stop at the milk bar and pick up 3 strawberry frappuccini, low fat.
Give me that phone, I want to answer the bitch.
No, it'll make things worse. I better go, Dad.
Honey, we'll find a way to get you in that competition, and you look fat. Drop by the salon tomorrow.
Thanks.
They exchange a kiss and hug.
I love you. You're the light of my life, sweetheart.
I love you too, Dad.
Ella exits. Detlef looks around and picks up a phone and dials. As we hear a familiar ringtone, lights slowly come up on Sandra. She looks at the phone number of the incoming call and answers.
What do you want?
What do you think?
Oh, did your spawn drop by?
Stop taking our breakup out on Ella. You got everything you wanted.
With a proviso, I'd take the kid. What did the judge say? She'd have a more normal life with me and the girls than having her grow up with 2 perverts, or something like that.
I believe it was 2 homosexual men. Look, Sandra, Ella really wants to go to that competition. Come on, be reasonable.
Reasonable? Was it reasonable when I came home and found a strange man in the kitchen making pasta and only wearing my apron, huh?
That was years ago, and besides, it was the latest cooking fad, naked cuisine. Please let Ella go.
No. Now go back to HORST and his meatballs.
Sandra hangs up. Detlef slowly lowers his phone and moves downstage as Sandra sets up her studio in the background.
My dad never liked me. Change, he said. Change, don't just be. He beat Mom up while I hid. I was just a frightened kid. Change, Detlef, or die. Don't be yourself, and don't ask why. Change, Detlef, or die. Be someone else, quick. A real guy. My dad liked his guns. He wanted strong Aryan sons. He beat me up while Mom cried. Soon after she died. Change, Detlef, or die. Don't be yourself, and don't ask why. Change, Detlef, or die. Be someone else, quick, a real guy. I loved Ella's mom like a Jew. She knew and forgave me that I was a fool. I see her in Ella's eyes, something gentle, something wise. Sandra may seem very tough, but she's been through a lot, she's had it quite rough. She's right to be angry at me for breaking a heart so callously. But I met this wonderful guy. He told me he loved me, begged me not to die. I met this wonderful guy. Don't change, he said, and don't ask why. Now, time has passed. I've learned to forgive at last. What I found exceeds what I lost. Ella, to protect at all costs. What I found exceeds what I lost. Ella, to protect at all costs. Dad, you were wrong. And Mom, don't cry.
DETLEF exits. Lights up on Sandra in her home studio. The doorbell rings. Jens Frankenthaler enters Sandra's studio wearing a somewhat cheesy banker's outfit. He quickly changes into workout clothes in front of Sandra, who doesn't bat an eye.
Hi, Sandy. Sorry I'm late. What's going on at the bank?
No problem, Jens. You know, I always leave time at the end of your session for, you know what.
So how's my pussycat feeling today?
Hungry. But first, let's get the basics out of the way before we get down to essentials.
I'm with you, honey pie.
First, a little stretching.
They begin a yoga routine as they talk.
So, what's up?
That's the club in HORST. He's obsessed with getting rid of Elvis. Can't blame him. But HORST, he's the real problem.
Oh.
Losing it. Time to step aside. Fresh wind and a new captain is what's needed.
Uh-huh. What's that about? The club and dumping Elvis?
Club's unprofitable. Too bad about that. Used to be the jewel in the bank's crown. Anyway, when HORST became president of the bank, he was a big supporter of the club. Opened a large line of credit. Well, that's gone. And he blames the old pothead. But it really exposes HORST's total lack of judgment.
Like seducing my ex. But I'm better off for that. At least I got everything out of DETLEF. Maybe the club needs a fresh wind and new captain.
What's going on in that big blonde head of yours, Pussy Willow?
Sandra and Jens stop exercising.
Snooky, what if, there's no harm in imagining, what if you were named president of the bank after HORST got rid of Elvis, and the club is so important to the bank, one of the first things you do is open a new line of credit and appoint a new manager.
You mean a new manager with 2 centimeters between her and her thighs?
Exactly.
Sandra and Jens play out their usual game. She a cat and he a dog.
I'm a kitty from the street, and I'm looking for a treat. You're a dog, just my luck. But I bet you'd like to fetch that toy. Good boy. Fetch. Now sit. That's it. Fetch. Jump now. Meow. Fetch. Now play. And by the way, be a good dog. And if you do, I'll make all of your dreams come true. Be a good dog and obey, and I'll let you be my slave all day. Hey, be a good dog, don't misbehave. I'll give you everything you crave. Be a good dog, don't pee, and I'll let you hump. Me, I like a dog in need. Kitties gotta eat. I love a big red flag. Kitty loves to shake that toy. Good boy. Shake. Now sit. That's it. Shake. Jump now. Meow. Shake. Now play. And by the way, where am I? Be a good dog and if you do, I'll make all of your dreams come true. Be a good dog and obey, and I'll let you be my slave all day. Hey, be a good dog, don't misbehave. I'll give you everything you crave. Be Kundalini.
They fall behind a screen, black. Scene 7. Elvis and Harold are ushered into a conference room in the bank by Secretary Doris. There is no coffee or water on the table. Harold nervously paces back and forth.
Here we are, gentlemen. Herr Graf will be with you soon. Please make yourselves uncomfortable.
Excuse me, could we have some water and a couple of coffees left?
I'm terribly sorry. According to Herr Graf, the coffee machine isn't working and the water delivery guy drowned in the river. Oh, and you'd like to know the pronouns you're most comfortable with.
Oh, that's nice of you to ask. I prefer nay, nem, near.
Mr. King?
D5, E5, D5.
Doris notes these and exits.
Guess Horst wants us to cool our heels.
Elvis reaches in his pocket, pulls out a joint, and lights up.
Boss, are you sure that's a good idea?
Why not? Anyway, we've got a plan to fill the club. How's that looking?
Actually, great. The response couldn't be better. We'll get practically every young woman in the city to participate in the open mic. And with the young women, we'll get the men in as well.
Cool.
Horst enters the room and fans away the pot fumes. He does not extend his hand to Elvis or Harold. Elvis grabs a chair and is about to sit down.
That won't be necessary. I'll keep it short. The club is broke. Your credit is used up. As your main creditor, we will require a change of management in order to get our investment back, or we will be forced to serve papers and close down the club. Please sign.
Horst hands Elvis a document.
But the pandemic is easing up. Soon we'll not only be back in business, in fact...
Elvis lights the document on fire with the joint and drops it.
We're fucked.
Are you out of your mind? That rope costs a mint.
All right, Horst, baby, tell me what's happening.
What's happening? What's happening? It's time for you to move on, Elvis. Your time at the helm of the club is over.
You think I'm going to simply hand over the keys to an empty suit with wind?
Elvis lets loose a fart like a clap of thunder.
Why, you hopped up dope fiend, how dare you?
Gentlemen?
Shut up! Soon, very soon I'll have the pleasure of sending the cops over to have you dragged out on the street. You're done for. Now get out of here.
Elvis and Harold head for the door.
Hey, Joe. He can't really do that, can he?
It's Harold. Well, actually...
They exit. Offstage voices cover the scene change.
Oh God, I can't get over it. He's like so hot.
He's hotter than hot. He's
Hotissimo.
Yes!
And how do you think you two should look?
Hotissimo!
Lights up on Sandra, Lara, and Mara for scene 8. They are at home with racks of clothes, shoes, and costume jewelry. A poster of Prince hangs on the wall.
Exactly. Like me after 20 years of jogging.
We should show up like in a lathering sweat.
wearing warm-ups.
In your case, push-ups.
Shut your face.
Knock it off. No, you should look lean, mean, disinterested, and sexy, like supermodels. Okay, let's see what we got.
Sandra starts going through the racks of clothes, tossing some things aside and tossing parts of the outfits to Lara and Mara.
And while we're at it, let's warm up with that little ditty your grandmother used to sing to me. If you feel sad and blue, then all you have to do is put on some jewelry, and soon enough you'll see that. Clothes, clothes, clothes are the answer. Being penniless is worse than cancer. Clothes, clothes, clothes are the answer. Being penniless is worse than cancer. If you feel depressed,
Get dressed.
Get dressed.
if you feel the blues,
Wear my shoes.
Wear my shoes.
if you're feeling low,
happiness is worse than cancer.
Ella enters with the frappuccinos and bags for shopping. Sandra grabs things from the bags and tosses them to Lara and Mara, who try them on and simply pile the clothes on top of Ella as if she were a hat rack.
If you're gonna falter, if you're gonna falter,
Wear a halter.
Wear a halter.
if you're gonna drown,
Wear a gown.
Wear a gown.
if you're gonna stuff it,
Wear an outfit.
Wear an outfit.
gonna die.
Beautify, beautify, all together.
Clothes are the answer. Being penniless is worse than cancer. Clothes are the answer. Being penniless is worse than cancer.
Speaking of the disease, it's about time you got back, Ella.
Sandra and then Lara and Mara take the frappuccinos.
Thanks, Ella. No.
Who you speaking to? Oh, right. Thanks, Ella. No.
Lara and Mara exit, slurping their drinks. Ella removes the clothes on top of her.
Put things in order right now.
Sandra turns to leave.
Sandra,
What is it?
I was just wondering.
Yes.
I was just wondering if I could have a little money to buy a dress for the open mic competition at the club.
Excuse me? What did I hear? A money dress club competition?
Actually, money dress competition club.
No, because you don't need money for a dress to get into the club because you are not entering the competition. That is reserved for Lara and Mara, who are going to look fabulous like me and win. That competition is for winners, not losers. Now, to help keep your mind out of trouble, I'd like you to run to Sport Nazi and pick up some more items for the math class.
I don't know why you're so hateful to me. What have I done?
Sandra ignores Ella, grabs her cell phone, and starts tipping furiously. She notices Ella hasn't left.
Run along. I'm writing a WhatsApp to Heinrich with the items.
Ella exits. Sandra looks into the mirror.
Still the most beautiful in all the land. And if Jens doesn't prove to be a winner and get control of the bank and the club, the girls will get Prince and I will manage them all and the club.
Black. Scene change. Scene 9. A busker is tuning his guitar as Prince walks up.
Hey Keith, what are you doing here? I always thought you played at the square.
I can't get no financial satisfaction over there, man.
I feel for you.
Prince drops a coin or two into Keith's hat. He starts to go, then stops to listen.
One day you're sinking and overthinking, but then you take a chance and learn to dance the dance. One day you're wired and overtired until you take the lead and learn to fall asleep. One day you're nauseous
And overcautious.
and then you turn a page and learn to take the stage. One day you're sinking
And overthinking.
but then you
Take a chance and learn to dance the dance.
Ella appears, completely loaded again with items for Sandra's studio. She trips, dropping all the purchases. She and Prince are standing face to face. Prince helps, picks up the packages, but with the last one, he turns to find Ella has disappeared.
One day you're sinking and overthinking, but then you take a chance and learn to dance the dance.
Lights fade on a hopelessly confused prince. Scene change. Scene 10. DETLEF is taking care of a customer sitting with their back to the audience. Several ladies are sitting under large hair dryers, also with their backs to the audience.
Oh my God, you're going to look just fabulous, girls. What do you think?
Oy vey, oy vey.
You've outdone yourself, DETLEF.
DETLEF, could you do me like that?
Honey, you'll be the queen of the ball tonight.
Ella stumbles into DETLEF's hair salon, carrying all the bags and boxes. DETLEF does not immediately recognize her.
I'm sorry, darling, but if you don't have an appointment, I can't take you today.
Dad, it's me.
Ella! Hi, ladies. This is my little girl, Ella. Claire, Mina, Tony, Lola.
Hi.
Lola, Tony, Mina, Claire, Ella.
Hi. Pops, guess who I just ran into literally?
I don't know.
Prince. He was on the street and bang, I walked right into him. He is as handsome as people say, and he's actually charming. I mean, I think he's real.
Wow. You fell for him, right?
I think so.
That's great. You know, his father is looking for a singing partner for the boy, and you're really good, sweetheart. What did you say to Prince?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I just took off.
Just took off? Why?
Oh, Pops, there's no point. Sandra won't allow me to go to the competition tonight, and just look at me. It's not just my hair. Prince isn't going to be interested in someone like me when he could have any girl in the city. Girls who look really great with great big you-know-whats and without glasses and know how to dress. And just face it, I just don't have any...
Bling! Suddenly, the mysterious customer turns around in the chair. It's Hans Wurst, Westphalia's most famous drag queen, sporting a 3-day-old beard, lipstick, rouge, and eyeliner. He, she, they wears a veil. He, she, they also wear a fantastic dress and vacates their chair for Ella.
Hans Voss! Oh my God! Dad, I had no idea!
DETLEF starts on Ella's hair as Hans twirls to face Ella. The ladies, all sporting beards like Hans, stand up to form a backline.
A little drab girl. Oh, mon Dieu, give us a twirl. Sad, drab little thing. K.R., you need more bling. Now, here's a little piece, a nifty little piece, and brace from Greece to do a striptease. So I stripped with all my soul, return about this stole, it's yours now. Wow! I'll need some Chanel. I'll need some Gucci. I'll need some ML. I'll need some Prada. A little drab girl. Oh, mon Dieu, give us a twirl. Now we're getting somewhere. Ka-ching. Celia, would you need more bling? Now, here's another piece. A cutesy-witty piece. Yasin from Tunis was known for his caprice. He gave me lots of delve and it started with bells. It's yours now. Wow! I'll need some Chanel. I'll need some Gucci. Oh, we know. I'll need some MS. Oh, yes. I'll need some Prada. Little drab girl. Oh, mon Dieu, give us a twirl. Very good, you are getting somewhere. Super. Would you need one more piece of bling? Now, here's another piece, a super duper piece. Esteban from St. Louis was terribly obese. I was practicing his nurse. In return, I got this purse. It's yours now. Wow! I'll need some Chanel. I'll need some Gucci. I'll need some FNL. Little fab girl. Oh, mon Dieu, give us a twirl. You could be my offspring. one more piece of bling, 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 bling. Here's another piece, my favorite piece. Jean-Jacques from Nice treated me with ease, introduced me to some elves. In return, I got these pearls. They're yours now. Wow! Now, into the booth and take off those horrible rags.
Ella obeys and dashes behind a curtain.
Sweetie, Hans knows you want the dress.
What?
What?
Detlef gives Hans a very demanding look.
I will get it. There's only one rule. I need it back by midnight for my grand entrance, okay?
Hans takes off the dress, revealing white boxer shorts. He hands the dress over to Detlef, who passes it on to Ella in the dressing booth. Hans dons an exquisite robe and exits.
Elle has her Chanel, Trebel, and plenty of Gucci, and so much of an air. And just enough for us.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Worst. You're so kind. I promise to give you the dress back in time.
Ella steps out of the booth in the dress and with a fantastic hairstyle.
Oh, Mr. Worst, really, I don't know what to say. Mr. Worst?
They had to go and warm up. You know, now you get going. Shall I call a cab?
No, I'm waiting here until it starts. If Sandra sees me, it's all over.
Okay, but don't forget about midnight or I'm in big trouble.
Don't worry. I understand they're an important client for you.
That they are, sweetie.
Scene change. Scene 11. The club and the open mic event. Ella comes directly from Detlef's salon, very late. The open mic contest is already running. Most of the guests wear masks. The jury, Elvis, Diana, Harold, Prince, sit off to one side. Masked contestant number 43, Barbara, is on.
Swifter than a sword made of steel am I, subtler than a shark, and that ain't a lie. Sweeter than the sweetest girl you've ever met am I, and yet now at last you must prepare to die, prepare to be entombed. Am I, and at last, finally, conclusively prepare to die, prepare to be entombed, and this romance, darling, will never be resumed. Prepare to bite the dust, and the sun fair, sugar plum is in a storm am I, quainter than a quixotic quiche am I, queerer than the queerest gull you've ever met am I, and yet it would seem that I did, oh yes certainly, for sure no doubt prepare to die, prepare to be entombed, and this romance, darling, will never be resumed. Prepare
than a sword. Let's give it up for Barbara! Ella appears and heads for the stage, but is stopped by the stage manager.
Wait a minute, young lady. Where do you think you're going, huh?
I want to enter the contest.
I'm afraid you're a bit late.
Oh, but please.
The focus shifts to MC Norbert. And here comes our final entry, number 44. But this is something special, a duo. So maybe two partners for our prince. Here they are, Mara and Lara singing Sisters from Andrew Lloyd Zipper's musical Stuck on Me.
We're sisters,
Yeah, we're sisters.
and we joined at the hip.
And what we need
is
is a relationship.
a throuple would be swell.
Yeah, we're 2 for 1. Pick us both and you will see. You'll get twice the fun. We're gonna win. When, look at her eyes.
And look at her chin,
We're gonna ace the test.
and back the prize. Look at my chin.
Look at my eyes.
We're sisters,
Yeah, we're sisters.
we're 2 of a kind.
And what we want
What we want,
is to finally find
a sensitive man.
with financial finesse. Pick us both and you'll get twice as much happiness. We're gonna win. When, look at her eyes.
And look at her chin,
We're gonna ace the test.
and back the prize. Look at my chin.
Look at my eyes.
We're sisters,
Yeah, we're sisters.
and we're never apart.
And what we crave
What we crave,
is to love a big heart.
take us both together.
Cause we won't compromise.
We're a double deal
Forever, never fragmentized. We're gonna win. When, look at her eyes.
And look at her chin,
We're gonna ace the test.
and back the prize. Look at my chin.
Look at my eyes.
We're sisters,
Yeah, we're sisters.
and we're joined at the hip.
And what we need is a relationship. A throuple would be swell. Yeah, we're 2 for 1. Pick us both and you will see. You'll get twice the fun.
The girls try a coordinated split on the last beat, but it doesn't quite work. They pick themselves up and exit the stage. Well, will Lara and Mara win and remain sisters? We'll just have to see. And that ends our open mic contest here at the club. The stage manager hastily walks up to Norbert and whispers in his ear. Wait 1 minute, I've just been informed we have a late entry. I know, we're all waiting to find out who our winner will be and to party on at a distance with tonight's special guest. But let's be fair and give our last contestant a chance. And her name is, Norbert desperately looks to the stage manager who shrugs his shoulders. Her name is contestant 45, singing her own song, Planet Mars, whatever. Give it up for contestant 45.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. No one to trust or to confide in. No way to stem this growing pain. So much to lose, nothing to gain. Till one day I found this gawky boy who lives alone on planet Mars, lost in a world of his own, among 1,000 million stars. And for a moment in time, the world made sense, 'cause it's finally ours. Nothing to live for, nothing new. No dreams to dream, no sky to fly through. But something's changed, I can't stop singing. A new frontier, a new beginning. 'Cause someday I found
glasses and goes in for a kiss. But then midnight strikes and Ella runs away through the crowd as the introduction to the finale begins, leaving Prince with Ella's glasses. Prince then tries to follow Ella, elbowing his way through the crowd. Finally, he spots the dress, and when he reaches it, Hans Vorst turns around.
Jerry was Jerry was just a little jiving each other. Baby, I'm lost in after body, but the lotion was to go making motion. It's time to crack the churns, it's time to dance.
Dust is the move to move to the groove. Jolly good and thou canst, so dance, dance, dance.
Ruby one from Mona, but 3 to 1, craving, let's all move it together. I'm craving, oh, I'm craving, everybody, everyone, get all so fragrant hot. It's time to crack the churns, it's time to dance, dance.
Dust is the move to move to the groove. Jolly good and thou canst, so dance, dance, dance.
Darling was delighted, the dawn of the deep and little she called it boots. I'm seeking, oh, I'm seeking for a blissful bit of Can you feel it in your gut? It's time to rock the jump, it's time to dance, dance.
Dust is the move to move to the groove. Jolly good and thou canst, so dance, dance, dance.
We see Ella without her glasses, staggering between the spectators towards the door, bumping into one person after another while Prince desperately searches for her in the dancing masses.
Veronica wants in, the Rupa wants burn. I'm singing all over. I'm yearning, yearning, yearning. It's a love fest and I love it all to feel right. It's time to rock the jump, it's time to dance, dance.
Dust is the move to move to the groove. Jolly good and thou canst, so dance, 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 dance. Dust is the move to move to the groove.
It's time to dance.
Act 2, Scene 1. An empty stage with a lone spotlight on Prince.
I'm smitten, so smitten by the girl I just met. Her hair, her eyes, her glasses, softly rising from the masses. Her smile, her lips, her voice. She's my number one choice. I'm smitten, so smitten by the girl I wanna get. Or was I simply dreaming of her gorgeous eyes a-gleaming? I hope I'm not sleeping, 'cause she's the one I'm up for keeping. I'm smitten, so smitten by the girl I can't forget. Someone pinch me, am I sleeping? Her beauty has me weeping. Well, it's pretty plain to see that she's a perfect girl for me.
Lights fade as Prince exits. Scene change. Scene 2, the bank. A large conference room in the bank. In the midst of the room, a conference table and projector. Jens enters with Sandra, who is sporting a training outfit.
Jens, darling, I'm so excited. Do you think Horst will like it?
Maybe the board will get the hint the bank needs a new management style, eh?
I think I'll call it Yoga Lattes a Go-Go. Oh, Snooky Bear, thank you.
It's the least I can do, pussycat. Later this afternoon. The team is coming.
Bank managers file into the conference room, each carrying a large rubber ball. The following is a team-building, choreographed exercise of power, profit, and greed.
Okay, folks, now Miss Lay will lead your moves, so show her what you got. Let's get this rolling, eh? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Boy, 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 the chain bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching. We're the kings of cashing in, ready to pounce. We're annoying. Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching. We're the kings of cashing in, ready to pounce. We're annoying. To deal with bouncing checks,
Our ultimate flex.
is to make you spend us money, a generous fee. It fills us with glee when you pay your penalty. Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching. We're the kings of cashing in, ready to pounce. We're annoying. P-R-O,
Fines, yes, extensions, no.
F-I-T,
Pay your penalty.
P-R-O,
Fines, yes, extensions, no.
F-I-T.
Pay your penalty.
Horst, a woman and herald enter. Deadpan. Horst surveys the scene.
Profit is the name of our game.
We ain't got shame.
We're gonna take your money, we're gonna take it all. Having a ball. Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching. We're the kings of cashing in, ready to pounce. We're annoying. P-R-O,
Fines, yes, extensions, no.
F-I-T,
Pay your penalty.
P-R-O,
Fines, yes, extensions, no.
F-I-T.
Pay your penalty.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching.
The managers sit on their rubber balls in unison.
Well, Graf, what do you think, huh?
I think I might have made a mistake with that promotion. We're in the city, not Berlin.
Oh, Horst.
Herr Graf to you.
Herr Graf, it's the newest thing. Increases power, concentration.
And productivity. Thank you, Frau Larry. Till later, cupcake.
Somewhat taken aback, Sandra exits. The managers bounce over to the conference table.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've invited Frau Müller from the City Council to join us regarding the matter of the club. I've also invited Harold Schreier, promotional manager of the club, who may report the results of these proceedings back to the current, but not for long, owner, Elvis King. Frau Müller, Herr Schreier, please take a seat. Herr Frankenhalter, please proceed.
Jens makes a PowerPoint presentation on a large screen. The following number should be accompanied by a harpsichord. Under normal circumstances, the ensemble would work this out together with the keyboarder, Jack, as a full Handel opera recitative. However, tonight we shall simply try to fake our way through this.
It is rather simple. Here we see the credit line to the club.
Debit, debit,
Here we see the amount paid back to the bank.
credit, credit,
Here we see the customer visitation over the last 2 years.
falling, falling,
And here we see the net income to the club after its expenses. And here the red line, the profit and loss projections.
And what do we see?
big loss, big loss.
Do we tolerate a loss? And our agreement with the club allows us to quick close if the actual income falls below break-even for 6 months in a row.
Which is the case.
And projections do not indicate turnaround within the foreseeable future.
Which is also the case.
What saith the City Council? Does the city wish to extend funding?
Even though it pains me, I'd say not.
Gentlemen, I think we see the rub. Shall we extend the terms or close the club?
We think it's best to close. We think it's best to close. We think it's best to close.
Mr. Schreier, please inform your employer he has 2 days to miraculously turn the club around, or...
Tell him, tell him, tell him.
He better remove his ass from the premises!
But we think we have a way to increase visitation income. We just had a competition and the winner ran away.
And what does that say?
we're searching for her, and with just a little...
Mr. Schreier, we are not a charity. One day. Now, if you will excuse us, they have papers to prepare, and I have a 25-year-old bottle of scotch waiting for the signing.
Harold stands frozen in shock as Horst and Councilwoman Müller exit. The managers sing a reprise as they exit.
Profit is the name of our game.
We ain't got scruples, we ain't got shame.
We're gonna take your money, we're gonna take it all. We're the kings of cashing in, and we're having a ball. Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching. We're the kings of cashing in, ready to pounce. We're annoying. Bounce, 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 bounce. Boing, 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 ka-ching.
All are gone except Harold, who looks about, stops, and...
Point.
Black. Scene change. Scene 3A, the club, bar. Diana is wiping the bar. She then wipes a brass pole, looks around, and not seeing Elvis anywhere, she does a few moves from the old days. She doesn't notice that Harold has walked in drunk and continues her routine. Harold stares as he totters. Diana suddenly notices Harold and stops.
And what are you staring at?
We're dead.
What do you mean, Harold?
Bang the city. You've got 2 days.
Harold heads to the bar and grabs a bottle.
To do what?
Turn it all around. We're dead. What?
You're drunk. It's not even noon.
It's the apocalypse. It's the apocalypse. So, don't know. We don't have much time. Gotta make the most out of it before we all die.
Harold, get a hold of yourself.
Harold grabs his crotch a bit too hard, winces and drops over next to the bar. Elvis enters.
Where's Harold? Not a call or a text or about the meeting. Does he think I'm paying him to lie around?
Elvis notices Harold on the floor.
Oh, it was that bad?
That bad.
Elvis starts to roll a joint.
That's not going to help either.
Elvis keeps rolling and lights up.
Maybe it's over. The club, I mean, hey, you got me, I got you, babe. Ain't that enough?
Elvis, get serious.
I am, baby.
Throwing a wink at Diana, Elvis goes over to the sound system and presses a button.
Our song.
Electricity, rev me up, oh baby. Baby, take a good look at me. You better like what you see. Electricity, plug me in, oh baby. Baby, take a good look at me. My sex appeal done on one knee. Drive me high and far like a jaguar. Baby, take a good look at me.
I'm just walking down some random street.
All the men were at your feet.
When I suddenly see this girl,
your mind was blown, she was out of this world.
Hey, mister, you got a light?
for you, honey pie, I've got all night. Then you shush me and said, baby.
Baby, take a good look at me. Baby, take a good look at me. You better like what you see.
We were once young, hard to touch. Now we used a lot of time. Now not so much. I broke you.
Lightning speed, oh the lust,
Oh, the need.
then I grabbed you,
Oh, yes, ma'am.
and I smelled you.
Hot damn. Girl, make me feel all hot.
Come on, buddy, show me what you got.
All I want is your sweet, sweet stuff.
I like it deep and I like it rough.
Then it's just me and baby.
Baby, take a good look at me.
We were once young, hot to touch. Now we used to love town. Now not so much. Now we're verging on senility. Baby, take a good look at me. Do you still like what you see? Have we lost the electricity?
I've never wanted you more than now. You're my diamond, my jewel. I want you now. I want you.
You want me now.
Electricity, rev me up, ooh, baby. Baby, take a good look at me. You better like what you see. Electricity.
herself a stiff drink. Diana grabs the glass from Elvis and downs it in one gulp.
Elvis,
What, baby?
I can't believe that girl last night. What was she thinking?
Got me. It was a great party.
Ignoring Elvis's meaningless comment, Diana looks around.
God, what a mess. I just cleaned.
Hey, make sure he doesn't scratch the floor. We sanded it last month, remember? Cost $2,000.
Yeah. Hey, don't just sit there. We're not going to give up.
Elvis pours another drink. Diana exits, dragging Harold behind her. Prince enters, again looking despondent.
I don't understand it. She just ran off.
Women do that sort of thing?
Seriously, Dad, was it too much trying to kiss her?
Don't worry. I bet all the other girls would have gone for it.
I don't care about the others. I care about her.
Whoa, Bucko, care about her. You don't even know her, except she sure can sing. When I was your age, I was pretty eager to chase every skirt that walked by. Maybe you could learn something from your old dad.
Dad, times have changed. You don't call women skirts. It's demeaning.
Oh, right. Look, there were a lot of good-looking gals, women there last night. Enjoy it while you're young.
Elvis sits at a conveniently placed piano.
Lucky I'm lucky every day. Every day I'm round the women who are ready to play. All so different, all so gorgeous, all so fine in every way.
Oh, lucky I'm lucky every day. I guess I know, I ain't got nothing on me. I'm insatiably in love with femininity. Guess I know, I ain't got nothing on me. I can help but I can save myself femininity. Lucky to be alive. I'm alive around the women who are ready to jive. This one's sweet, this one's snippy, and hey honey, I can't for a drive. Oh, lucky to be alive. Oh yeah. I guess I know, I ain't got nothing on me. I'm insatiably in love with femininity. I guess I know, I ain't got nothing on me. Oh no, I can help it, I can save myself femininity. I'm lucky to be a guy. I'm a ladies' man and hungry, and I'm ready to die for the pleasures, for the riches, before we sing tender sigh. I'm lucky to be the guy. Lucky to have this life, but one day I met perfection, now I call her my wife. So I've stopped living my life on the edge of the night. I'm lucky to have this life. I guess I know, I got nothing on me. I'm a sage to be in love with femininity. Guess I know, I ain't got nothing on me. I can help it, I can save myself femininity. I can help it, I can save myself femininity.
What do you think? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Or someone else, maybe. Not me. And no, I'm not going to create a story for you and Harold by teaming up with one of those other girls. Women.
Look, we got a problem here. I'm about to lose this joint.
Dad, you're not smoking.
I don't mean that. I mean the club. And you, son, are the key to keeping it. Come on, for your old man, please.
Sorry. It's that woman or no one.
Prince pulls Ella's glasses out of his pocket and looks at them wistfully.
Oh, great idea. Let me see those. If it worked for Buddy Holly, it might work for you.
Elvis tries on Ella's glasses. He grimaces.
They're hers, Pop.
You sure she's not a bat? It will be cheaper and healthier just to give up dope and wear these.
Elvis hands the glasses back to Prince.
Maybe she reads a lot. Dad, when you first saw Mom, weren't you inspired? Breathless? Didn't your heart race?
When I first saw you, Mom, she wasn't wearing anything, and yes, I wanted to hold her, touch her, feel her. Sorry about that, it just slipped out.
No problem, Dad.
Elvis searches his pockets for another joint.
Speaking of inspiration, I'm out. Back in a bit.
Elvis exits. Prince picks up a guitar and starts playing an underscore that we've not prepared for tonight, but if Jack or Matthias want to quietly improvise something, yeah, go ahead. Spot on DETLEF's apartment. Ella is there wearing different glasses. She sobs.
Oh, Pops, I blew it. He must think I'm a complete loser. Everyone there must be thinking it. The girl who ran away. I bumped into everyone and everything on the way out.
Oh, sweetheart, don't be so hard on yourself. Hans said you were wonderful. Look, you had to leave.
Yes, that was the part of it, but not the whole thing. The truth is I was scared. Scared that I think I've fallen in love with someone I can never have. That I'm just setting myself up for a big fall.
You don't know that. You're beautiful and talented to boot. And if this doesn't work out, there are plenty of other guys out there.
I'm not interested in the other guys. It's him or no one.
Exactly what I said when I first saw Horst. Ella, let's speak more about this later. I need to go to the salon.
Oh, Pops, I need glasses and I need them quick. Sandra will be furious if she finds out I lost mine and I can't go to the club to see if they're there. It would be too humiliating.
What about those?
These are from when I was 12.
Thought I recognized them.
I can get around, but it hurts to read.
Okay, I will come over after work and we'll visit Apollo. I do his armpits every week. He owes me. Ella, it's not over. Fairy Godfather is with you, honey.
Thanks, Dad.
DETLEF exits. Ella remains in the spotlight. A separate spot comes up on Prince.
I'm smitten, so smitten by the girl I just met. Her hair, her eyes, her glasses, softly rising from the masses. Her smile, her lips, her voice, she's my number one choice.
I'm smitten, so smitten by the guy I wanna get. Or was I simply dreaming of his gorgeous eyes a-gleaming? I hope I'm not sleeping, 'cause he's the one I'm up for keeping. I'm smitten, so smitten by the guy I can't forget. Someone pinch me, am I sleeping? His beauty has me weeping, when it's pretty clear to see that he's the perfect guy for me.
Ella and Prince slowly step out of the spots. Scene 2-4, the club. Into one of the spots steps Diana. Into the other, a very seductive and dangerous looking female burlesque artist. In the dimly lit background, 2 poles and 2 strippers.
Have you heard the tale of Doris the spider, a true blue swinger, an 8-legged fighter? In the day she catches flies, sucking their blood, 'cause she has to. By nighttime she's a whirlwind, spinning faster and faster. Her crew are a motley bunch of arachnid sleazers, Tarantula Jim and his minions of weavers. In lockstep they skedaddle down the drains of the Lido. In the middle of smoking hot is Doris the widow. The Doris the solitary, stripped his spider, 8 legs akimbo, spreading wider and wider. She's a widow with a thirst for insect attention. She straddles her web, losing filament tension. Now Doris had a man, you see, a good guy, a geezer. She liked how he wove his web. She liked how he'd tease her when things were going well. The coast seemed so clear, but the icebergs seemed so far, when they're always so near. Oh Doris, oh Doris, oh Doris the spider. She ain't got time for bullshit. Hey fella, got a lighter? If you ain't, well that's too bad. She'll knock out your fangs. The day they find who killed the man is the day that she hangs. Doris the solitary, stripped his spider, and left akimbo, spreading wider and wider. She's a widow with a thirst for insect attention, struggling on a web, losing filament tension. Now Reginald the boss was a man of integrity, but lately he's been staying out late in the city. And Doris, she ain't stupid. She knows there's foul play. Something's changed, something's different. It's been going astray. One day Reginald's home, smelling of women and whiskey. You've been fucking the boss's sister. You've been getting all frisky. Doris was real angry. She's not gonna be misled. She's crazy and she shows it to the motherfuckers dead. The Doris the sultry, stripped his spider, and like the Kimbo, spreading wider and wider. She's a widow with a thirst for insect attention. She straddles her web, losing filament tension. Now here's the part where you will join in with the chorus of Doris loving Reggie and Reggie loving Doris. The love was perfect till he heard her real bad. Then she ate his stupid head and she ain't even mad. Doris the sultry, stripped his spider.
Diana can't live this.
Spreading
She pushes Doris off the stage and finishes the number.
Burning the lead or the filament. There's nothing like a swivel or a shimmy or a shade. The Doris, it's an element, asleep or awake. 8 legs akimbo, spreading wider and wider. Doris the sultry, striptease spider.
Well, aren't you going to say something?
Lights come up, and we see Elvis and Diana in the club. The strippers exit. Prince sits on a bar stool a little way off. He looks totally distracted and disinterested.
Son?
Mom, Dad, please.
Hey, those girls, gals, women were pretty hot. Imagine the couple on the back line doing their thing with you up front, and after the performance they pile into a wide stretch Humvee. Harold's idea. As I was saying, they pile in next to you while you rode one and cruise the streets, hopping from one party to the next.
And the tabloids and blogs are following you like in the old days with Paris Hilton, while the paparazzi trying to get a photo of her.
Please, Harold, show some respect.
And?
And we'll fill this place so you, me, and Dad will have a roof over our heads.
I know the girls are pretty,
And you and Dad are trying to save things here, but I just can't.
You don't think?
Think what?
You know, I mean...
Huh? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Diana makes a sign, and a gay burlesque artist right out of a Tom of Finland illustration appears.
Hey everybody, my name is Pete. I'm a peacock with a temper, I'm a foul in hate. I'm a bird of many facets, I've got so many assets. I'm Peacock Pete, and I'm ruffled and in heat. Do you like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Do you like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Live. Any golf course, any boardroom, any runway, any weather. Live. And a smidgen, just a whisper, a scintilla, just a breath of feather. I like my pleasure at my own damn leisure. You like my feet? I'm a foul in heat. I'm a macho belle and I'm best au naturel. Hey, a girl's gotta eat and I'm ruffled and in heat. Do you like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Do you like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Live. Any golf course, any boardroom, any runway, any weather. Live. And a smidgen, just a whisper, a scintilla, just a breath of feather. Sir, how's your temperature? You like a bit of food? I'm glad I'm straight. I'm a foul in heat. You like what you see? I think we can agree that no one can compete. I'm rough and I'm sweet. I'm big and I'm petite. I'm a nice queen in heat. And girls gotta eat. I'm Peacock Pete. You like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Do you like heat? Well, hey, take a seat. I'll get you all sweaty. If you ain't quite ready, we can press rewind. Repeat the heat. Repeat the heat. Peacock Pete.
Silence. Again. Diana, Elvis, and Peacock Pete look at Prince to gauge his reaction.
If you'll excuse me, I have a song to finish.
Prince exits. Diana's plan has failed. Elvis shrugs his shoulders and lights up another joint. Diana snaps her fingers and Peacock Pete exits.
Okay. At least we can save on the tanning salon and waxing.
Harold re-enters and takes Diana aside.
Diana?
Slept it off?
Sorry, don't know what came over me.
Forget it. What's up?
I checked the footage from the security cameras. Here, have a look. Oh, excellent. Security seemed fixated on some woman's chest, so there was only one clear shot. But
Harold hands Diana his cell phone. She and Elvis take a look. Elvis looked from the cell phone to Diana and back.
Those look familiar?
no, I mean the girl. Here, look.
Prepare a text with a photo. It has to go out to everyone in the city. We've got to find her.
Already done and ready to go.
Well, send it now.
Harold presses a button on his phone.
It's on its way.
Harold, Diana, and Elvis go into a highly theatrical freeze as the ensemble enters downstage. Various people are about their business as the message arrives. This turns into a ringtone choreography, perhaps the first in musical theater history. Jens Frankenthaler looks at his phone, shocked. He recognizes the photo of Ella and frantically tries to call Sandra. No answer. He hurries off as Harold, Diana, and Elvis unfreeze.
By the way, those were my breasts. Well, let's see what Axel says when they fire him.
Diana storms off.
Diana,
Sweet Jesus! I got an idea.
The ringtone continues for the scene change. Scene 2.5. Horst enters Detlef's salon. He carries a box with a ribbon on it. Detlef is sweeping the floor.
Detlef, I want to apologize for the other day.
That's okay. I know you've got a lot on your mind.
No, it wasn't right. I hope you'll accept this as a small token of my enduring affection for you. They're your favourites.
You didn't. Orange peel Godivas.
Detlef gives Horst a peck on the cheek and starts to open the box of Godivas. Lights fade a bit as lights come up on Sandra's studio at home. We hear a shower, and Ella singing in the background. The song serves as an underscore to the dialogues. We shall again try to fake this ourselves, but you can help by humming the tune, Jack, the tune. Very good. This will support our band of thespians who, under normal performance circumstances, would be in a different location on the stage or in the balcony or in the unisex WCs. So keep humming.
One day you're sinking and overthinking, and then you take a chance and learn to dance the dance. One day you're wild and overtired until you take the lead and learn to fall asleep.
Keep humming. Sandra enters.
Ella!
Jens Frankenthaler hurriedly enters.
Oh, I thought we were scheduled for tomorrow.
you didn't answer. Didn't you get the photo?
Buddha says, breathe in the sunlight of life.
Fuck Buddha! Look at this. That's Ella, isn't it? We're screwed. They find her and turn things around.
How? I mean, that dress, that hair. Detlef!
Lights hum up on Detlef's salon.
Honey, I need to run over to Apollo's for Ella. She needs new glasses.
Apollo? Saw him last week in the sauna. His hair looks great. You're doing such great work. Now, if you just do his back.
Keep humming while lights focus back into the studio.
Okay. Let's take that deep breath. HORST convinced the board of the city to shut down Elvis. He can't go back without loss of face. And when he does, the board will want to look at the extent of loss and, with a little help from a friend in accounting who'll be looking at a substantial bonus, they'll notice that those losses are substantially larger than predicted.
Lights dim on the studio and up on the salon. Please keep humming.
You know, my little girl was there last night and wowed them. She's really fallen for Prince. Are you sure about the club?
I'm afraid I've stuck my neck out on this one. It's live or let die.
Lights dim on the studio. Jack, are they humming?
Yes.
Lights up on the studio.
Listen, Pascal, I've quietly moved aside certain assets of the bank offshore. HORST is going to look like a fool.
So they'll fire him
I'll take over.
and appoint me as the new manager of the club that'll deserve Detlef.
We'll put both those queens back in the closet with Ella and lock the door.
I didn't know you were so perverted.
Try me.
The lights dim on Sandra and Jens fall over each other, and lights come up on the salon.
Okay, love. I need to get back and sign some important papers.
Okay.
Suddenly, you stop humming as we hear multiple ringtones. Horst and Jens look at their phones.
Shit!
What?
Another competition at the club?
In an hour?
Great.
Elvis is not going to get away with this.
Things will be fine, honey.
Horst exits as Detlef gets his handing to calls Ella. Lara and Mara excitedly enter holding their phones.
Guess what?
Lara and Mara look at Sandra and Jens.
Oh my God!
Sandra pushes Jens off her.
I know. Get dressed quickly.
Lara and Mara exit.
We got to do something to make sure Ella doesn't see this or get to the club.
I can handle it.
Sandra goes to the bathroom door as you start humming again. She slowly opens it, disappears for a second or two, and reappears with Ella's glasses.
She has 1440 vision. Even if she finds out by the time she feels her way to the club, it'll be too late.
Wow. And I thought I was evil. Okay, gotta go. See you at the club, pussycat.
Yes, exit. The phone rings. Are you humming? Sandra looks at the number.
DETLEF, the number you have dialed is out of service.
Sandra puts down the phone.
That's it. Want to fight the fairy godfather?
DETLEF hurriedly exits.
Lara, Mara, let's go.
Sandra exits. Ella stops singing, meaning you can now stop humming. The shower sounds end.
Sandra? Did you call? I'm coming!
Ella emerges wrapped in a towel. She feels around for her glasses.
Lara! Mara! Sandra, is anybody home? Where are my glasses? Hey! This isn't funny!
Black. Scene change. Scene 2.6, a room at the club. Prince is playing an acoustic guitar and working on his song as he records it. He has a notebook for lyrics. After a while, he gets stuck and stops.
Just another sunny morning. I never thought dreams could come true. I was tangled in a nightmare. But that's da-da that I've met you. The world has changed in a da-da-da. Everything is da-da-da. I've woken up to new life. This is our da. Just another sunny morning. I never thought dreams could come true. I was tangled in a nightmare, but that's gone now that I've met you. The world has changed in a da-da-da. Everything is da-da-da. I've woken up to new life. This is our da.
Prince shakes his head, hits a lamp, and then pushes a button on the console. He stands up, takes a few steps, then sits down and listens to cuts of the song he just recorded. And yes, you should be humming this tune as well. Keep it in your head. Jack, are they humming?
Just Elvis.
Suddenly, Elvis bursts into the room.
Perfect.
What? They're just demos.
You got the girls' glasses?
Yeah, I still have them.
Give them to me.
Huh?
You still sat on her? Then give them to me.
Prince hands Ella's glasses to Elvis.
I don't get it.
No time to explain, bucko. Downstairs to the club now.
Elvis grabs the notebook with lyrics.
Hey, what the? I'm not finished with the song.
Like I said, no time to explain.
Scene change. You may stop humming now. Scene 2.7, Sandra's home studio. Ella is now dressed and continues the search for her glasses. She mistakes a television remote for her glasses and puts it down roughly, thus turning on the TV.
And that's it for today's weather. We're now going live to Linda at the club. Linda, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Hi, Udo. Well, there's a mega event brewing here at the club. About 30 minutes ago, a text went viral in the city announcing another vocal event for all eligible ladies between the ages of 16 and 66. This seems to be a follow-up to the event held yesterday evening, where the apparent winner suddenly disappeared. Rumour has it that the prince, the son of the club's owner, Elvis, was so smitten by the mellifluous mystery mezzo that he refused to accept the second-place winner, Rhonda Riedel, as his new singing partner. Frau Riedel filed a lawsuit today claiming emotional damage.
Holy moly, Linda, that's the last thing the club needs in face of the declining numbers over the last 2 years. Do you think this event is an attempt to regain the popularity the club used to enjoy in the city?
Absolutely, Udo. Insiders tell us that Horst Graf, president of the bank, which is the main creditor of the club, intends to end the 30-year reign of Elvis and maybe even close the club for good.
Whoa! The club is the last live music institution in the city. Any idea what might happen to the famous locale?
Possibilities seem to include a techno palace or the city's 14th Aldi. In any case, thousands of people are making their way to the club in what looks like the largest event the city has seen post-pandemic. Back to you, Udo.
Thanks, Linda. Breaking news. Our Himalayan correspondent, Raj Matar, reports he was rescued by a roaming Yeti after accidentally stepping into a Bavarian après-ski party on Mount Everest.
Shit! Sandra, did you take my glasses? Well, If she thinks that's going to stop me, she's got another thing coming.
The doorbell rings, followed by a loud knocking. Ella stumbles her way to the door. She opens it, and Detlef hurries in.
Ella!
I've heard.
No time to lose. I have a car outside.
Let me grab some clothes. Sandra stole my damn glasses, the bitch!
Detlef looks around and spies a pair of scissors. He grabs them.
You get in up front while I work my magic back on the back seat.
Isn't that a little dangerous? And I certainly can't drive.
True, honey, but I have a friend who does, and he's got the fastest set of wheels in town. Just fill out the entry form.
Detlef hands Ella his phone as Apollo, Detlef's client, enters from the wings at the wheel of a not-so-bad-looking cutout of a 1956 candy apple red with white interior T-bird. Detlef and Ella get in. With some not-too-expensive stage magic stolen from another show, the car zooms around the stage.
Ever since I was a little boy, I've been swishy, I've been fishy, full of fabulous joy. I love racing cars, surfing waves, smoking weed. I may be prancy as a horse, but I fucking love speed. Oil and water, don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and they'll mingle alright, all day and all night. Living the dream now, yeah, I love to surf. I'm still swishy, I'm still fishy, but the ocean's my turf. I can be myself now. I'm totally free, and I'm maybe a softie, but I fucking love speed. Oil and water, don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and the mingle alright, all day and all night. It's hard to be.
Might we go a little faster, Mr. Apollo?
It's hard to be yourself, but you gotta try to rev up your little self. There's no time to wonder why. Give in to your drive, cause all you need is relax, relax, and enjoy the speed. Oil and water, don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and the mingle alright, all day and all night. Ella, stand tall, you're still geeky, you're still nerdy, but the belle of the ball, finally be the winner, the star, the lead. I'm not sure we're gonna make it, gonna need more speed. It's hard to be yourself, but you gotta try to rev up your little self. There's no time to wonder why. Give into the drive, cause all you need is relax, relax, and enjoy the speed. Ella, stand tall, you're still geeky, you're still nerdy, but the belle of the ball, you'll finally be the winner, the star, the lead. I'm not sure we're gonna make it, gonna need more speed. Water,
Well, step on it then!
don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and the mingle alright, all day and all night.
Faster!
Water, don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and the mingle alright, all day and all night.
Let me help, baby, let me drive!
Don't mix, don't mingle, but that don't matter. All you need is some friction, some lust and addiction, and the mingle alright, all day and all night.
The song and visuals slowly fade away for the scene change. As lights come up in the club for scene 2.8, a neon sign garishly announces karaoke night, winner Prince. In fact, Prince is on stage singing to a captivated, largely, but not entirely, female audience.
Thine eyes do pierce my breathless bleeding heart. Thou walkst most cutely in most comely art. Thy lips art lovelier than other lips. Thy hair, thy head, thy height, thy hands, thy hips. I dream of thee, and in my dream do see that thou couldst love a bumbling boy like me. I dearly wish for us again to meet in club, on bus, or on a random street. Yet this desire remaineth but a lie. Alas, 'twill never be a why. I'd found the perfect girl, the only one. Yet must I now content myself with none, unless tonight thou risest from the masses, a perfect voice, adorned with perfect glasses.
The crowd goes wild. MC Norbert steps up to the microphone. Wow, crazy! That was our very own Prince. Now I invite all you ladies who send in our online registration form to get ready. Remember, only those who register can compete. Excitement builds as we see Horst, Jens, Sandra, Lara, and Mara amongst the guests, as well as members of the audience we've coerced onto the stage. Elvis, Diana, and Harold are sitting in chairs with big red buzzers in front of them.
Do you think she'll show up?
I sure hope so. We cooked.
Why the registration?
So if she runs away again, we'll at least have a name, number, and address.
Lights shift to Sandra, Lara, and Mara.
Remember, Buddha said only winners deserve enlightenment. Got it?
Yes, Mom.
No.
Sandra.
Now, let's prepare.
Elvis has spotted Horst and Jens in the audience.
Look, the old buzzard's here.
Looks pretty full. Worried?
I don't care about the strident things. Elvis is finished.
Jens nods and walks towards the bar. It's time to begin. Our first candidate tonight is Marley.
Why do I have to be first? It's not.
Shut up and get up there.
Mara hurries up to the stage in a complete panic.
I'm a sister, and I'm joined at the hip. And what I need is a relationship. A double would be swell, yes, I'm one for one. Just me and you see, loads of fun. I'm going to win. Look at my nose, look at my chin, my eyes. I'm going to ace the test, I'm going to win. Look at my teeth, I'm going to win. Listen, I'm a sister, and I'm joined. Look at my eyes.
Whoa there, honey, not so fast. Tonight it's not an open mic, it's a karaoke.
A what?
That was on a tweet, wasn't it?
Oops.
Okay, look over there, sweetheart.
Norbert points Mara to a screen, supposedly over the audience, but that wasn't in our budget for tonight. On a screen over the stage, also not in the budget, we see what looks like an optometrist chart, only it has music and lyrics, which get smaller line by line.
Norbert, the glasses.
I told you he was useless.
Norbert gives Ella's black-rimmed glasses to Mara. She puts them on and walks into the microphone. Take it away, Mara!
Just another humdrum morning, and Eve felt the sun buffoon. What's going on? I really don't know. The sneeze grow grainy. Tell me that you're stung.
Thank you, Marley. This isn't the voice of Germany. The buzzers don't mean they want you on their team. Norbert takes the glasses off Mara's face. A stunned Mara sheepishly exits the stage. Our next contestant is ELSBETH Potsdorfler. ELSBETH? Wearing a dirndl, a somewhat plump ELSBETH hurries on to the stage. She wears glasses. Norbert exchanges ELSBETHs with Ella's. Take it away, ELSBETH.
Just another humdrum morning, and I never felt this sad before. What's going on? I really don't know. What am I looking for? The sky is grey, greyer than my darkest thoughts. No sun shining from above, and all I feel is my aching heart, aching for a different.
Are you listening?
Just another cloudy morning, and the sun wonders why he's here.
Voilà, de fleur. Elsbeth smiles, takes a bow, and exits, handing the glasses back to Norbert. As family and friends hug Elsbeth, a man in black hurriedly approaches Horst and hands him some papers.
Mr. Graf, you better look at this.
Horst glances at the first page.
Frankenhauer. Follow the money and get it back.
The man in black exits as Horst continues to look at the papers. Focus shifts to Norbert. And next we have Laura Lay, the singing sister of our first contestant. Lara, come up to the stage, please. Full of confidence and bling, Lara walks across the stage, blows a kiss towards Prince, winks at the jury, and takes the glasses from Norbert. Take it away, Laura Lay.
Just another humdrum morning, and I never felt this sad before. What's going on? I really don't know. What am I looking for? The sky's grey, greyer than my darkest thoughts. No sun shining from above, and all I feel is my aching heart, aching for a different. Just another cloudy morning, and the sun wonders why he's here. Another day full of unrest, paves the way for another year, where Mum and Dad will age in disgrace, the Warshad and his heartbroken wife. I'd never say this to their faces, but
Laura squints and inches forward.
What I'd give for another bread knife, carving knife, paring knife, fish knife, steak knife, fish wife,
She
wife,
inches further forward.
Just another brainy bourbon with a skunk peeing through it. What? But hooray, today I feel like eating skin, garble, wobble, marble, wiggle, mingle, tingle, gongle, gingle, gangle in my shrub.
Laura is now dangerously close to the edge of the stage.
Their feet feel lucky, lucky, what you blind, somewhere.
Laura falls off the front of the stage. Loud applause from the public as Prince helps Lara to her feet. Lara is clearly hoping for the sympathy play, but Prince searches the audience for Ella. Rejected, Lara staggers over towards Mara. Focus on Sandra and Jens.
Hedging your bets? Did you really think you'd get the club that way, pussycat?
Jens,
No problem, honey buns. I still love Kundalini. Now watch a pro.
Jens pushes a key on his phone as Norbert is about to announce the next contestant. Thank you, Lara, for a courageous try. Next we have... Norbert's cell blings. What's this? Norbert looks to the jury, who are all looking at their phones. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems all our contestants have canceled. With the ensuing uproar in the audience, Horst stuffs the papers in his coat pocket and walks over to Elvis. Prince shakes his head in utter disappointment that Ella didn't show and prepares to leave. Focus on Horst and Elvis.
Have the keys with you?
Elvis scratches the back of his head, then starts to reach into his pocket. Suddenly we hear a few bars of... followed by police sirens and the screech of brakes. In the moment of silence that follows, we hear ringtone. Norbert looks at his phone again. Wait just a minute. We do have a contestant. Her name is Roos Boef. Roos, come up to the stage, please.
must be African or Dutch.
Whatever.
Roos, are you here? The crowd starts chanting as DETLEF, Apollo, and Ella enter the club. Would our last contestant, Roos Boef, please come up to the stage?
Roos! 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 Roos!
Ella, not hearing her name, starts edging towards the door. DETLEF looks at his phone.
Ella, you mistyped your name on the form. Here she is!
The crowd falls silent. DETLEF looks around, but Ella has disappeared. Ella hurries towards the door, bumping into people along the way again, drawing everybody's attention, including Prince's. Apollo grabs Ella before she can make her getaway.
Now, where do you think you're going, honey?
Apollo and DETLEF guide a reluctant Ella to the stage. Ella looks seriously cool, with the wind-blown makeover in the car by DETLEF. Sandra is aghast.
How on earth?
I
thought you had this under control.
In the meantime, HORST is fighting with ELVIS.
Give me the keys, you lump of THC.
Diana turns to Harold,
Help him for Pete's sake.
but Harold is busy draining a bottle of whiskey.
Christ!
Diana now joins the fight for the keys, while Norbert bravely goes on with the show. Okay, Roos!
Ella. My name is Ella.
Folks, give it up for Ella Roos!
The glasses!
Give me the keys!
Norbert hands the glasses to Ella. The crowd hushes, while HORST, Diana, and ELVIS continue to wrestle on the floor.
Just another humdrum morning, and I've never felt this sad before. What's going on? I really don't know. What am I looking for? The sky is grey, greyer than my darkest thoughts. No sun shining from above, and all I feel is my aching heart, aching for a different. Just another cloudy morning, and the sun wonders why he's here. Another day full of unrest paves the way for another year, where Mom and Dad will age in disgrace. The washer and his heartbroken wife. I'd never say this to their faces, but oh, what I'd give for another life. Just another rainy morning with the sun peeping through the cloud. But today I feel like sleeping in, tangled in my shroud. Don't feel lucky or happy or much alive. I'd really just like to be somewhere else, anywhere else, singing a different melody. Just another sunny morning. I never thought dreams could come true. I was tangled in a nightmare, but that's now gone that I've met you.
HORST, ELVIS, and Diana stop fighting.
Changed in
Bolt of blue,
everything is.
fresh and new.
I've woken up to a new life. This is our
Debut. Another life, another song. It was always you all along.
Sandra has jumped onto the stage, interrupting the song. She grabs the glasses from Ella's face and steps on them. Ella then searches for the mic with her hand. Apollo and DETLEF jump onto the stage and wrestle Sandra away. Prince is now on stage with his guitar, and the song continues.
Another life, another song. It was always you all along. We were meant to be in perfect harmony. Another song. It was always you all along. Another life, another song. It was always you all along. We were meant to be in perfect harmony. Another song. It was always you all along. Another life, another song. It was always you all along. We were meant to be in perfect harmony.
The crowd goes wild, and as any musical, Prince and Ella finally kiss. ELVIS bounds up to the stage.
Is she the one?
Prince and Ella continue to kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd say we have a winner.
The crowd yells its approval. Focus on DETLEF and HORST.
Honey, I'm so proud of my little girl.
Yes, Ella was great, but I still have things to finish with Elvis.
HORST straightens his tie and turns to Jens, who is busy dusting off Sandra.
By the way,
Throwing the papers at Jens,
I know what you've been up to. You're fired.
HORST starts to make his way to the stage to confront ELVIS. Sandra moves away from a shocked Jens Frankenthaler. She walks up to DETLEF and speaks loudly to be heard over the crowd.
Isn't it exciting? I always knew Ella was a special girl. She'll be the star once the club reopens under new management. Just think what you and I could accomplish together if it were us.
Are you nuts?
Detlef pulls away from Sandra. Horst taps on the microphone and everyone falls silent as Sandra yells,
Detlef, come back to me! I still love you!
Everyone stares at Sandra, including Horst. One can hear a pin drop. Standing in front of the inhabitants of the city, Horst arrives at a decision. Reaching into his pocket, he pulls out lipstick and rouge.
My name is Hans Voss. By day, I'm a swine. By night, I'm reversed, transformed and divine. My name is Hans Voss. I put on my lipstick to make my lips shine, to make me look sick, to make me look fine. I put on my lipstick. I dab on my best rouge. I look magnifique. Charisma is shrewd. I look telement chic. I dab on my best rouge. Banking's good for money, but it ain't very funny. I don't like being shady. I'd rather be a lady. I put on my best wig, such beautiful locks. My hair is so big, I think my love rocks. I put on my best wig. I put on mascara, don't it look divine? Expensive mascara, I look like fine wine. I put on my mascara. Banking makes you rich, but it ain't very kitsch. I don't like dealing disses, I'd rather be a missus. I put on my earrings, I love how they gleam, I love how they bling, I'm living my dream. I put on my earrings, I put on my ball gown, how shapely I look how I'm stoned, I look so I'm shook. I put on my ball gown. My name is Hans Voss. By day, I'm a swine. By night, I'm reversed, transformed and divine. My name is Hans Voss. My name is Hans Voss. By day, I'm a stink. By night, I'm rehearsed. I dance and I lip sync. My name is Hans Voss. My name is Hans Voss. By day, I'm a scare. By night, I'm well versed in Kai and in Cher. My name is Hans Voss. My name is Hans Voss. By day, I'm a swine. By night, I'm reversed, transformed and divine. My name is Hans Voss.
Detlef goes up to Horst.
Oh, honey, I'm so proud you outed yourself in front of the whole city.
Detlef and Horst kiss. The crowd applauds. A clock strikes midnight.
Okay, it's the midnight hour. The club is yours, but at least my son is happy. Listen up, everybody. I got something to say. It's been quite right, but it's hit the road check for me and the club.
No,
why? The club now belongs to Mr. Graf and the bank. Here are the keys. Honey?
Horst walks over to Prince and Ella.
You two are fantastic, and I think you'll be the top billing at the new club. Ladies and gentlemen, now please let me present the keys to the club, to the...
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Graf, but I don't think so.
Horst, it simply wouldn't be right. But I hope you at least approve of my girl's outfit.
Fabulous, darling. But I haven't finished. The club will receive a new line of credit. And if it's okay with the new manager, I'd like to perform too.
Horst tosses the keys back to Elvis.
Sure thing, Horst, baby! Friday and Saturday nights.
Detlef and Horst hug. Diana and Elvis hug. Prince and Ella hug. Harold hugs himself as Sandra slaps Jens.
Hey, kiddo. What are you two waiting for?
Prince turns to Ella.
Shall we?
Now is always the best time to start.
Ella and Prince take center stage and front the finale with Horst. Elvis joins on guitar. Mara and Lara get to be backup singers doing cool, sexy moves with Diana. Harold, Detlef, and Apollo bring people from the audience up to the stage to party as Sandra and Jens serve drinks.
Jeremy wants Jill, Jerry wants Justin. Let's all jive with each other. Baby, I'm lost in after bodies making lotions, busted moves, making motions. It's time to press the jams, it's time to dance.
Doesn't all the move to move to the groove. Johnny good and thou cat, so dance, dance, dance.
Ruby wants Ramona, Rodrigo wants a Raven. Let's all boogie together. Oh, crazy, everyone, everything. Your eyes are friggin' hot. It's time to press the jam, it's time to dance, dance.
Doesn't all the move to the groove. Johnny good and thou cat, so dance, dance, dance.
Darling wants Delilah, Donovan wants Deacon. Let's all shake our little bodies. I'm seeking for the blissful bit of You can feel it in your gut. It's time to press the jam, it's time to dance, dance.
Doesn't all the move to the groove. Johnny good and thou cat, so dance, dance, dance.
Veronica wants Vim, Veruca wants Ben. I'm taking all over. I'm yearning, it's a love fest and I love it. It feels so right. It's time to press the jam, it's time to dance, dance.
Doesn't stop the time to move to the groove. Johnny good and thou cat, so dance, 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 dance.
It's time to dance, 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 dance. It's time to
And so it was, once upon a time, in the middle of southeast North Rhine, Westphalia, in a city not too large nor too small. Horst performed midnights on Fridays and Saturdays. Detlef moved his salon to the lobby of the bank. Good King Elvis and Diana continued to manage the club. Harold grew a breast and had a baby. Apollo opened a garage and car wash for old-timers. Mara started calling themselves Martin and became a stage manager. Lara opened a high-end boutique, while Sandra and Jens opened an offshore bank in Helgoland. And Prince and Ella, they bought a cozy cottage just outside the city and went on to write hit after hit, performing to sold-out audiences throughout the land of Westphalia, where they lived happily